Subaru I have ever driven. This was built by Off the Line Performance out in Des Moines, Iowa. Great friends of mine. They've let me drive everything from a Hayabusa Turbo Smart Car all the way to this thing. And this is kind of a redeeming video because the first one I drove had been in storage a really long time and the head gasket let go.
Good news or bad news?
It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Head gaskets for 500.
So I'm back. The last one I drove was also a Hawkeye by Off the Line, but this one is like as crazy as it gets with a Subaru. So this makes 1,000 all-wheel horsepower. An EJ motor, out of an EJ boxer engine. The block was built by Outfront. Amazing guys, they know everything about the EJ. Oh yeah. It's also obviously on the E85. It also has small brakes on it because this thing's made for drag racing, obviously. When it comes to a really fast 1,000 horsepower 4-cylinder, it's honestly the easiest clutch I've ever felt, to be honest with you. It's also in custom Fortunato coilovers, which these coilovers are actually the same ones that Off the Line went 8s in at TX2K. This car is owned by my buddy Parker. He works at Off the Line Performance. Incredibly nice dude, and he's been working on this thing a really long time. And I couldn't be more thankful for him to trust me with his baby. Not to mention, it's in rally blue, which is amazing. We also got the chute in the back showing this thing means business. The gearbox feels good. The STI has always felt really good when it comes to the gearbox, and it has a big fat intercooler up front, so when people see it coming, they know there's something there. You also got a carbon hood, a carbon trunk, a little bit lighter weight. We got the street harnesses, which I like a lot because it's a buckle instead of the, you know, the 5-point harness. So if you're just trying to drive on the street more, I totally understand it. He drives us on the street all the freaking time. It's really not as loud as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like, oh God, everyone's going to be staring at me. How am I going to get away with this? It's also got a Precision 7275 turbocharger. The e-brake is actually the parachute, which is really funny. All right, so basically, if you don't ship this thing crazy fast, you get that turbocharger lag. The car has 2 maps on it. It has 750 wheel horsepower, and then it has 1,000 wheel horsepower. I just love on the highway, you just hear the turbo just gently spooling, gently teasing you for the mayhem you're about to endure. Oh man, that was crazy. Holy shit. And here's the crazy thing too, so far I haven't experienced any crazy crab walking or anything like that. With all this power, you just run out of space so fast. Also, you hear everything. You hear absolutely everything working, the fuel pumps. It just feels like a raw mechanical experience. You can't have any, and I mean any hesitation into that next gear. Absolutely zero. Usually when I review a car, I kind of take a beat, I play gentle with the gearbox, and I show mechanical sympathy. In order to get what you want out of this car, you kind of can't. And the car, when it's in boost, it is super happy. A lot of the times when I drive the really fast Subarus, it's one of those moments where you're like, I don't know, man, I don't think the engine likes this. This out front build with off the line, like the way the turbo, when you're in power, it's like, oh, it wants more. It wants to keep going. And this one doesn't have that really intense wastegate flutter that a lot of them have, like this wastegate kind of chatter. This one just opens up and goes. I think it's so surreal. We used to think like a 300 wheel horsepower Subaru was like quick, and then this is a thing. And it's so interesting because people always ask me like, Evo or Subaru, Evo or Subaru, and then I just go, they're kind of more different than people think when they get to this level. The Evo has more of like a scary fear factor. This Subaru is so well set up that it just goes straight. And Parker and the guys at OTL have done an amazing job. And I'm not just saying that. I'm really impressed with this build. I thought it was gonna suck to drive around town. It's great. Yeah, that gets up to speed real quick. Somebody asked me to. The thing is with the turbo, it's such a big turbo to make all this horsepower out of the EJ that you sacrifice a lot of turbo lag if you don't know quite how to drive it yet. The thing is once it does hit boost, it goes all the way to power instantaneously. And then I'm just not ready for it yet, but it still sounded cool. Dude, I will say though, brake boosting helps a lot, like a lot. Man, I couldn't believe how well put together this car feels. Like at no point do I feel worried at all. And once again, huge thanks to Parker from Off the Line Performance for letting me drive his car. I've had an amazing time. Oh, big Ultima Energy weaving out of traffic. And I typically upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.